Hi, welcome back to another one of my videos. Yeah, I'm back. In case you're new to my channel, you might want to consider subscribing. As and when I can, I try to do videos for you guys. Haven't been doing videos for a while. I have a couple of videos that I've taken like a couple of months back, backlogs. I'm trying to put them out as soon as possible. So yeah, welcome back. If you have been with me, a supporter of my channel for all this while. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. Let's just dive right in. I'm here in Japan, way up in the mountains in Nagano Prefecture, and summer is around the corner, so it's really hot. And I got like very cool Japanese, stuff to help me or you cope with the heat here in Japan, because when it's hot in Japan, it's really hot. Right now in Tokyo and Yokohama and Osaka, they are the big cities. It's really hot. So I'm still, enjoying a relatively sub 20 degrees Celsius temperatures out in the mountains. So let's just dive right in. I got myself a Burtle. What is Burtle? Burtle, it's a very reputable, probably one of the most iconic and best-selling workwear brand here in Japan. A lot of working professionals dealing with industrial constructions, all using Burtle line of products. Burtle, yeah, they do make really awesome stuff. There are other alternatives to Burtle brands, but Burtle is like the best. So if you have the funds, why not? So let's just dive right in. I got a set. Basically, it's a three-piece set. You get a clothing, some form of like a ventilation clothing. You get a battery pack, and you get a fan unit. So Burtle is like the most popular brand here in Japan. Every year their products are being sold out. They fly off the shelves really fast, and a lot of their products are being offered through online vendors. So you can actually pre-order these like months way before they actually go on sale. I pre-ordered this sometime in like I don't know, in March or April this year, and yeah, Burtle has the orders, they take up so much orders, they're releasing it to their vendors like as and when they can. So I got this last week. Didn't really have time to do a video, so let's just dive right in. Basically every one of their summer ventilation series line of clothing has three versions. The long sleeve, what is that? The long sleeve version, the short sleeve version, and the sleeveless vest version. I like the vest version because last year I actually got one of these, but I didn't do a video. So this year I decided to do a video for you guys. So yes, I got the latest series. This is like the second variation, the AC2000 series. The AC stands for aircraft. Burtle Aircraft. Burtle Aircraft basically is their line of like summer ventilation clothing, So AC2000 series was first introduced last year in 2021, and this year 2022. This is not 2024 this year. This is like the second version of their 2000 series, and I got the AC2024, which is the vest version. I got myself a size L because I'm like 174 centimeters tall, medium build Asian. I went down to the stores like last year to try out. I know the proper fitting for these clothings before I buy them online. So if you're thinking of picking up one of these, I suggest you go down to one of the physical stores and try out the size before you actually commit to buying one of these online, because when you pre-order one of these, you can't change the size if you messed it up. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys to try the size first. So yeah, let's just dive right in. It's made of like really like high-tech synthetic material that's supposed to reduce your body temperature of up to -9 degrees Celsius. It comes in this typical like a plastic display bag that you see in the stores. So you don't need a knife or anything. It's just there's a little like a catch on the back here. So yeah, I got myself a black one because black is like the easiest to use. Last year I actually got like an ash gray, which is a little bit like a light gray to white. One of the black ones, but last year I didn't have the black one, so I got a black instead. 2024 series, there's a whole bunch of colors, but I just want to go for black. So this year, the Burtle decided to change up their fabric. You know, last year was very clean, very nice, beautiful lines. This year, whichever version you get, the ash gray, the black, or this year I think they have a new like coyote tan, khaki colorway. Whichever version you get, they have all this like diagonal Burtle logo all printed on the material itself, so you can't get rid of that. I personally do not like all these brandings. It's just you know, really obnoxious in your face. But well, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. On the side here is the more Burtle branding. Like Burtle wants the whole world to know that you're wearing the vest, the hood. Burtle everywhere is Burtle. So yeah, a lot of branding. You can count like 500 Burtle logos on this little vest itself. So yeah, the aircraft series of ventilated vests are made with this very thin, flimsy, light material. So how it works is there's elastics on the arms, sleeves. This is sleeveless, so if you get a long sleeve, it's at a cuff. If you get a short sleeve, it's probably at your biceps. So there are like two elastics, and then at the bottom is elastic as well. So how does it work? It basically locks up all these points in your body, and then there are two ventilation holes in their clothing. So you pump in the fan, it sucks in the air from the outside and pumps the air into the body, puffs up your vest or your shirt or your long sleeve shirt, and you zip it out and it pushes air out from your neck, so it keeps you cool in a way. So if you get the long sleeve or the short sleeve version, it pushes air out from the bottom of your arm, where you know where the most heat is, and around your neck. So I get the vest version, so it would just stop the air from coming out from my arms. It would just kind of push it out from the neck. I personally like a vest version because, you know, it's just, you can wear it over a lot of other clothing, so it's easier to style, I would say. The hood is removable if you don't want it. They are like snap buttons, you can just pop them off. And this year they have like green elastics on the hood and green like accents here, which I don't really need. Compared to last year, black is more subtle. Last year's design has like a Burtle logo on the left front pocket. And the reason why I decided to get black this year is last year's version and this year's version, whichever color that you get, the top back portion here is always in black, because these are made you know, specifically for use with folks out in the construction line. So there's a lot of wear and tear here when they wear their harness over the ventilation clothing. So because of the high wear and tear, whichever color you get, this part will always be black. So I thought it's kind of like yeah, obnoxious, so I decided to get a full black one, so you don't really find that you know, black paneling across the back. So this is the 2000 series, AC2000. There are different versions of our Burtle like vest. The AC2000 series is specifically designed in such a way that the fan unit is on the side, not on the back. All previous series, the fans locations are on the, you know, the back, around, you know, the kidney area on the top here. So I actually got a one of these AC series last year, the 2023 model, which had the holes behind my kidney area. And I was trying to wear a backpack and, you know, going around town, the straps of the backpack kind of cuts into the fan unit, so it pushes the fan into my body. It's very uncomfortable to wear it with a backpack, making it almost impossible for the vest to be, you know, worn with a backpack, which I didn't like. But last year's version, you know, I was working for a different company last year, and the company paid for it. So I kind of, when I left the company last year, I returned the product. I'm sorry, I didn't have a video on it because I didn't want to do a video on that. It belongs to the company. But I like it so much, I like the technology so much, that I decided to get myself my own version this year. So this year I decided to get the AC series, 2000 series, which moves the the ventilation ports, the hole from the side, no, from the back to the side. So basically this allows probably allows me to wear my backpack. Probably get all this kitted up with the fan and the battery unit, and then wear with a backpack and do a proper review. This is just an overview. I have not actually used this yet. So the 2000 series with the side ports are good for folks who are always moving their arms, driving, and always sitting around. But the only cons or the side not so good point is if you move your hand down, your hand will block the ventilation port, prevents the fan from drawing air in. So you might want to consider that. Other than that, you probably can use this with a backpack. So it's very lightweight, it's very well made. If I'm not wrong, I'm not sure if the zippers are YKK, but basically on the inside you have this reflective material that's supposed to keep your body cool. I think it's like aluminum infused threading or something. I can't really remember the proper technical term. A couple of pockets, two on the outside, top left and right pockets with all this orange, what is that, harness loops that you can kind of, put it back into the pocket if you're not using them. Very nice, beautiful touches. But I don't wear this with a harness, so I don't really need that. But yeah, it's there. Two front chest pockets, a little zippered, secured side pocket, and two hand pockets at the bottom. So a total of 5 pockets on this vest itself. And on the inside, there are like a little mesh pocket behind your neck. You can buy like dedicated ice pack and put it right behind, in this pocket. So when the air comes up, when the fan draws in the air and pumps it up your neck, you get really cool fan coming up your neck that is gonna keep you really cool in the battle the heat in summer. So on the inside there are not a lot of pockets, just one on the side here that allows you to put your battery unit, and then wires to connect to the 2 fan to the battery unit. So the only thing about these vests that have not been improved is that the fans that I have here, no, that's the battery unit. The fans that I have here are being powered through this battery pack via wires. So the only way to get them to moving is you got to put your hand into the pocket and press a little button, whether you want like low, medium, high settings. But there's no like remote control, there's no like Bluetooth connections, Wi-Fi, nothing. It's just all analog. One of the really the gripes that it has is every time you want to change the fan speed, you're gonna unzip and put your hand inside and do it. So I hope the company does address this issue. So as of now, no, Burtle has been like, I don't know, in the business for a couple of years now. I have a couple of versions out there, but still no improvement over that. So yeah, these are the 2024 version, which they kind of move away from the older branding, the naming, because previously the battery unit was called the AC360. Now it's called the AC08, so it's a totally different like naming. So even for the battery itself, you can choose a different colors like black, I think silver. I got gold and the gold fans, so gold, why not? Gold and black looks pretty good, I think. So this year's battery unit is an improvement over last year's unit. Weight has slightly gone up. This is like I don't know, 400 grams. I think last year's version was like 300 odd grams. So yeah, the weight has definitely gone up. Size slightly a little bit bigger than last year's version. Unfortunately, I do not have last year's version to show you guys, but I'll put out the information so you can see it. So last year's battery and fan pushes out like 19 volts. This year it went up to 22 volts. So you can choose from 7 volt, 10 volt, 15 volt, and 22 volts via the little button on top. So 22 volts powering the fan. It's really strong and it's really noisy. So you might want to consider using it when you're outdoors. When you're indoors, a lot of places here in Japan has like air conditioning. So even if you're on a train or something, 7 volt with the fan is more than enough. I tried it last year. I think last year's lowest setting was like 5 volts. It's more than enough, and then you go into the like shopping malls. I usually pump it up to like the second setting. So this is like 10 volts. I'm not sure last year's setting. So yeah, basically 4 different modes. Yep, it comes in this little box here, beautiful box, bottle with you know, like glitters on the paint. Let's just get it out and see how it looks like. Not much different from last year's packaging. Charging unit on the back, the battery on the front, and basically, yep, that's how it looks like. And you get the battery out. There's a little film protecting the front so you don't scratch it. I think these plates, even though I got it and go, if I do scratch it, the paint's definitely gonna chip. So I am definitely positive about that. So yeah, this is how it looks like, the battery unit. Front plate secured via 2 screws here. So if you get aftermarket parts, you probably can change this. On the back, yep, the batteries, what is that? The indentations. These batteries are made by Kyocera. Kyocera is a very reputable Japanese electronics maker here in Japan. So the reason why I chose the Burtle line over other brands is because the fans and the batteries are made by Kyocera. So yeah, a little bit expensive, but why not? On the top here, there's a little power on-off button. And the various settings, 7 volt, 10 volt, 15 volt, and 22 volts with the battery capacity at the bottom. So 20, 40, 60, 80, and full charge. So they do have LEDs for the individual indications. And on the side, there's it's a charging port. And on the other side is where you connect the cables that runs through the vest to the fan. So yep, that's the battery unit. And the fans, I got the gold one, and it says here Mizu Arai OK, which means you can actually wash these fans. How does these fans look like? Let's just get them out. I don't know. As of now, I don't think there are any English reviews of all this Burtle, fan units. Let's just you get one of them to show you guys. So you open up, you get 2 fans. So let's just get one of the fans out. So these fans are like highly upgraded like cooling fans that you usually find in computers like PCs, when you mod your PCs. But the technology is reversed. So most cooling fans in PCs actually draws the heat inside the PC and push it out. This does the reverse. The beautiful front unit here actually draws in air, and the unglamorous back unit here actually pumps air into the vest, into your body. They give that very, very cool sensational rush of air coming out your neck. So yeah, this year is like I got a gold design. Last year designs is a little bit similar, but it had gears instead of all this like a Burtle branding. I like the gears one, but they only comes in 19 volts, so I can't really work it with the 22 volt battery. Well, in the sense that I can connect both and get it work, but the battery can't push 22 volts of power through the older fan. So every year Burtle actually changes the design of the fan. So if you like a certain fan, you might want older series of. If you like a certain series of older fan, you might want to get it, but it might not work with the newer technology of the battery. So it's a pity. I wish Burtle had options for people to just swap the front, choose something that they want and come out every year with a design, and you kind of keep like following it. No, that's not gonna happen. So on the back here, there's a little like what is that? Rubber, a grommet that you open up. There's a little port here that you kind of put the connects the cable in, and the cable runs through 2 fans and to the battery unit. And then on the back here, there's a little like a ring that you can unscrew so that you can attach this this fan unit into the clothing, and then put this on the inside of the clothing and screw it in and secure it in place. So these fans are washable, like it says Mizu Arai OK. You can wash this in water. If you get all that dirt, it sucks in all the air from the outside. Whatever dirt and everything is gonna go in, so you can actually wash these fans in the water. Just make sure you put in the watertight grommet on the back before you wash this unit, because you don't want water to get ingested into the motor unit. So yeah, basically this is how it looks like. The little gold fan. There are like pink, green, black, and a whole bunch of other colors. This year I just want to go with gold because why not, So on the fan unit itself, there also comes with this little, like a tight meshed filter that you can put it over the fan, so when it draws the air, atmosphere air into the unit, it kind of filters, you know, a little bit of the outside air. But if you put this over the beautiful gold design, it defeats the purpose. But it's there, you know. You're not supposed to put this the other way around the back. Maybe you can, I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll figure it out. But this, you definitely want to show the beautiful ones on the outside, and it comes in a pair, two of these elastic filters, a cable that connects the fans, two fans to the unit, and two fans. Basically, yep, that's how it looks like. Yeah. So I don't have time to set it up. I probably will do an updated video of how to set it up and everything, because you need to set it up before you can use it. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time for me to set it up. Yeah, I'll do another video for you guys to show you guys how I set it up. Basically, it's still relatively cooling here in Japan, so I do not need to wear this vest yet, but I need to get it set up as soon as possible because the heat is coming in, and I don't really like the hot summers. I'm not really the kind of beach guy. I like the mountains, the cool weathers. Yeah, so how long am I? I'm like 21 minutes into the video. Thank you for checking out my videos. This is the Burtle Aircraft A2024 series vest of the AC2024 vest, which is part of the aircraft ventilated clothing line from Burtle. I highly recommend you guys to go try one of these in store. If you're in Tokyo, in Osaka, just go find one of those workman outdoor workwear shops and try the size, because you can only get these in Japan. The clothing's, the vest itself is not expensive. It's like $40 or $30, depends on the design. The fan unit and the battery unit is what's going to be expensive. It's about $100 for that. But given that yen is so relatively cheap now, even if you're in Japan right now, you definitely want to consider picking one of these up, because if you're outside Japan, there's no way you can order these and get the battery to be sent out, because batteries, we can send them out of Japan. I try, people asking me to get these stuffs out, but I can't send the batteries out. So you got to be physically in Japan to get the fan, to get a battery unit to work with the vest. So you can probably get the vest, to send it out to outside Japan, but you're missing the crucial battery unit piece. So if you're in Japan, I highly recommend one of these to pick up in summer, because there are a whole bunch of cooling units out there, from portable fans to neck fans that you can charge it via USB. And then there is also the Sony Rheon, like a pocket mini air conditioner that you can put behind your neck, and it draws out the heat from your body and gives you a little nice cooling sensation. But nothing works better than a ventilated vest. Trust me, I've used a lot of these, products. This probably is like the best, bar none. The only thing is, the battery has a bit of weight to it. So, with all your stuff, it's just gonna weigh down. You will feel the weight, but you probably get used to it. I don't personally like, those neck fans, because with the batteries inside, if they do explode, for some reasons I've seen online videos of these neck units blowing up, catching fire, you will definitely hurt yourself. So portable fan, it's still okay, but you need to hold it. Neck unit, highly don't want to use those dangerous stuff. You never know, if you're gonna be next in line to get injured. The Sony Pocket Rheon is pretty good if you're not moving, if you're in a library, if you're sitting in an office. As long as you're moving out, going around, it doesn't provide the most efficient cooling system, because it only touches a small patch on your neck, and it uses the Peltier effect. So unlike a fan system where a lot of the surface of the body of the skin will get in contact with the fan, so you feel that rush instantly. The Sony Pocket Rheon is a very cool device if you're not moving around too much, if you're sitting around and just chilling. It works really good. It's not really noisy, but battery wise, definitely on the short side. If you use it to the max in in the midst of a very hot summer, it's not gonna last you for a very long time. One of these vests, yep, solve all issues. Hands-free, backpack on, headphones on, and you're good to roll. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for checking out my videos. I will see you guys in the next video. I gotta roll. Take care in the meantime, and keep cool. Rock on. Bye.